Hey guys, it's Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Happy Monday night, everybody. It's a little change. I'm coming on video. I haven't been on video in months. I had a good hair day, so I was like, okay, I'm going on video. But I can't see, so I'm going to look away from the camera to see where I am in the video. I have no idea if my head's in the right place, if you can see the top of my head, so I'm going to look away. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, and I'm going to look down and say hello to Myra and to Mary and to Teresa and Anna. Thanks so much for joining me, you guys. There is no reason why my face is first. It's just that I haven't been on camera in forever, so I thought I would do it. And I normally do the craft first, the card first, but today we're making a bow with the Take a Bow bundle, and I cannot wait to talk about it. So the only announcement that I have is Stampin' Up! Share with us demonstrators just today that on Wednesday the 18th, they're doing free shipping for orders $75 or more. So if you have a wish list or you've been holding off or kind of thinking about it, that's an 11% savings. So that's a really good deal. Now they could have told me that last week when I placed my orders, but that's a whole nother story. I'll be happy for anyone to take advantage of that. So I hope you guys are doing well. I forgot to do my official, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have a Facebook channel and a YouTube channel, a Facebook page and a YouTube channel called Trish's Card Club. And you can shop with me 24/7 at trishn.stampinup.net. So that's my bio. Yeah, full of mistakes. Okay, I'm going to just get ready to making the bow. I'm going to turn it down. It's going to be messy and all cattywampus, so you might want to close your eyes when I do the turn down to get everything all set up, and then we're going to talk about what is this Take a Bow bundle all about. I hope you guys are doing well. I think I already said that. Okay, I feel like I should start all over. I'm repeating myself. I'm mumbling. All right, here we go. Close your eyes. We're going down. And there we go. All right, that wasn't so bad. That was actually smoother than I thought. So we have a finished bow. Pretty, huh? Easy, easy, easy. I'm just going to talk about some tricks and trades of the bow. Okay, first of all, just as a reminder, this is coming from the Holiday Mini Catalog that is current, and products are available, as I said earlier, free shipping on Wednesday the 18th at product orders $75 or more. So you could add this to your order and a little bit more, and you'd be good to go. It's actually considered a bundle. If you can see that, I apologize. It's probably kind of hard to see. If you buy the paper and the die. So that's a unique thing for Stampin' Up! We don't usually have paper and die bundles, but we do this time. Usually it's stamps and dies or stamps and punches. So, and you don't have to, this die is going to work with anything. I'm going to talk about there we go. Talk about different things that you can use it with. But this is great Christmas paper if you're looking to make bows for Christmas. So that's in the new mini catalog. This is what it looks like. This is the paper. And I'm going to open it so I can show you the actual. I haven't opened this one yet. I almost used up a whole other packet, so I wanted to open this one and show you. So this is the paper. So you get 4 different patterns. No. You get 8 different patterns. I'll show you what I mean. I'm showing you the 4. And then on the other side is the 4 more of the paper. So they're really good traditional red and green Christmas colors. So I love this paper. As you can tell, I've already used one whole thing of it. And then here's the interesting thing. This is the die. It's all one piece. So a lot of people talked about using it to make labels for your cards, which you absolutely can do, especially for this one that's like a perfect size, but it's all one piece, so it makes it easy to cut out. In advance of tonight's video, obviously, as I always do, hey, Peg Neil, thanks for joining. I'm glad you're here because I want you to see and hear my review of the bow maker. Oh, I lost my train of thought. As you can see, I've already cut out everything, and I've made one. This bow is made out of just photocopy paper. So that's all this bow is. And that's what I want to talk about. It's a good time to talk about it now. So let's say you already have your Christmas wrapping paper. Maybe you bought it last year when it was on clearance, or you bought some and you use it year after year. You can literally cut 2 pieces of 6 by 6 of that Christmas paper and make a bow, so your bow will match your Christmas wrapping paper. How cool is that? I love that. Or maybe you're someone that wraps in craft paper, which I love that look of all craft packages with bows. Then you can use this beautiful designer series paper that Stampin' Up! Sells that would look beautiful with craft paper. Or again, you can use your other Christmas paper. I would not, and you can use any color of photocopy paper. I would not recommend tissue paper. It's not strong enough. So tissue paper won't work, but definitely you can make it out of Christmas wrapping paper. So that's that. When you are going to make your bow, you need 2 pieces, and you can actually put the 2 pieces together and then put your die right on top of it. Now, make note of one thing here, ladies and gentlemen, if I get a viewer that's a gentleman after in the replay, you have very little space to play. Do you see how it's going to just fit? So you want to line it up and then carefully run it through the Big Shot, so that the cut and emboss machine, so that you'll just be prepared. As I said, you need 2 sheets because you need more than what you can get in one cutting, but it goes through 2 sheets, no problem. Just run it through the cut and emboss machine a couple times and you'll have no problem. Hey, Pat, it's hot here in Central Florida. Well, it's still kind of hot here. It was 80 degrees in Tennessee today, in Chattanooga area. A little cool this morning. We wake up in the morning and it's like maybe 68 to 70, and then it warms up for the day. So, and we are desperate for rain. We're supposed to have no rain this week. We have had hardly any rain this summer. So we're really desperate for rain. So, all right. So what you're going to need to make a bow. Now, what you're going to need to make the bow is you're going to need 6 long die pieces. What did I do with I just put it, oh, there it is. You're going to need 6 long pieces. So there's 3 sizes. I wonder if I can, hold on one second, guys. I'm going to try to lift this up a little bit and see if I can give myself a little bit more room. Oops. To show you let's see if that would work. Okay, yeah, that's better. Then I can get the whole die in there. So you need 6 of the long pieces. You need 4 of the middle pieces, and you need 1 of the smallest piece. So that's why you want to run it through with 2 sheets of paper to get all of it done in one felt swoop. So I have watched several videos on how to assemble the bow. I'm taking bits and pieces from everybody's ideas. Some people are using the green glue to make it. This is the multi-purpose green glue. I think that you can see that the right way. This is not my friend. This is the messiest product I've ever worked with. So I don't really like this green glue. You absolutely cannot make it with glue dots. It doesn't stay together. So that doesn't work. So I'm actually going to be using mono and a brad. Now, Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell brads right now, as far as I remember. I think that we don't. But you might have brads in your stashes, or you can get brads at any office supply store. So a brad is what it's the easiest to do with a brad. Let me put it that way. Oh, I know. I hear, Pat, how much rain you are getting. I know. Oh, do you love green glue, Judy? Oh, not me. Not me. It's not my friend. Okay. So this is not going to be a real rush tonight because it's going to take me a few minutes to put all these pieces and parts together. But I wanted you to see it. I should have done some in advance, but I just wanted you to see it. So you'll be very comfortable when you order the die and you make the bows yourselves. Okay. So let me move this all over here. Now, one of the things that Stampin' Up! Did that was really cool is, let's see if I want to make this so you can see it. Do you see how they cut the edge? Can you see it on my hand? I guess it doesn't really matter whether it's there. Let's see if it's better on a darker color. Yeah. See how they cut the edge at an angle here, straight across, and then an angle here? That was brilliant because it makes assembling the bow so easy. Your biggest challenge is, what side paper do you want to show? So I'm going to assemble my bow so that my bow is a little bit, I'm going to assemble my bow so this is the outside. It's just because it's a little bit easier for you to see for when I assemble it. Does that make sense? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take let me see if yeah, okay. A couple other things. There's just so much, you guys. I want to try to get it all in, and I don't want to overwhelm you because it's not a hard project to make. Some people are taking bone folders and they're breaking the fiber of the paper, which means you take a bone folder and you just one time rub it like this, and it kind of just breaks the fiber so that it lays a little bit easier. You can do that or not. It doesn't matter. It's going to be what you ultimately want for personal preference. I did it. I did not do it for the white bow that I made out of copy paper, because this paper is so thin anyway. And I'm comfortable not to do it with the designer series paper, but you can. It's not going to hurt it. It's only going to help it. So that's going to be your own personal preference, whether you want to take the time to do that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of mono, and I'm going to put a little bit of mono at the end of each of these strips. And you just need a little bit. When I say I'm putting mono on there, I'm trying not to go past where this imaginary line is, where the sides are cut. And I'm going to make my pieces. Okay. Now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this, and what you are going to do is you're going to match up this edge with this edge and this edge with that edge. So let me show you what I mean by that. Do you see how I'm lining up the edges so they are in perfect line with each other? So it continues that shape. Does that make sense, you guys? I don't know how well you can see that on the screen, but it's very instinctive when you go to make the bows. It's very, very instinctive to line them up. It makes a lot of sense when you have it in front of you. So I'm just going to quickly put these together. Now, as you can see, oops, it only helps if I put the, as you can see, I'm doing this really quick, partly because I'm going to use that brad to hold everything together. That's the biggest key. If you're going to use green glue, you're going to take a little bit more time and let the green glue set. Now, one of the reasons why people like green glue better is because they say it lets you maneuver around. I don't find you need a lot of maneuvering with this. I think it just kind of clicks right into place where you want it to go. So I don't see a lot of need for maneuvering around. Some people will. I just personally don't see that. And again, I'm not a big fan of green glue, so I avoid it at all costs. So that's another thing. Okay, so 6 of these is going to be the start of your bow. And then we're going to get this out of the way. And I'm going to do 4 of the middle-sized ones. Same exact concept. Just put a little bit of this little bit of glue is just holding it together till I get the brad in. That's what that's doing. So, and what wasn't working is when I was using just the glue dot, it was just coming apart. It totally would not work just with the glue dot. So that's not an option. So someone asked me, what am I going to do with these bows? Well, I think I might have shared with you last week that I always like to make a little welcome bag for people when they come to visit. So I'll be making these bows to put on my welcome bags. And I do a lot of black and white because, you know, that's my favorite color. And so this one, I have a black and white striped bag. This is going to be a perfect bow to go on top of that. And then I'll make a little tag that'll hang from the bottom. It'll say welcome. Okay, so that's 4 of those. And then you have 2 of these left. You only need 1, so you can ditch this one. And on this one, this is the only exception I'm going to make. I am going to go ahead and kind of break the fibers of this one, because this one does not get assembled like that. The middle gets assembled just like, oh, whoops, I forgot to do something. I forgot to poke my holes. I'll make it easier. So I'm going to poke my holes here and here. That's for my brad. And then I'm going to put this so I can, that might not have worked. I might have to repoke that. Ignore those pokings, you guys. I didn't do it. Pretend I didn't do it. I'm just going to do it like this. I'm just going in to the side of it and putting it in. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brad. Again, you can get brads at any office supply store. You probably have them in your stash because brads were at one time all the rage. So, hey, Karen, thanks for joining. Judy, did I say hi to you? I'm not sure if I did. And Miss Pat, I forgot to remind everyone, you have a birthday this week. You have a couple of birthdays this week. Okay, so you're going to put the brad, let me get on camera. You're going to put the brad so it's sticking out of the bottom of the hole. Okay, does that make sense? Then you're going to start with your 4 smaller ones. You're going to, Trisha, I forgot a step. You're going to make a little hole in all of the, I forgot that step. kind of want to shoot for a hole sort of in the same place, but I'm not going to lose any sleep over. It's not, this is my sample bow. The most important thing is you just get the concept. Now, one thing that I will say, the bows are very easy, but they're a little bit time consuming. So you might want to think about running through, let's say you want to make bows for your Christmas gifts and you want to use Christmas paper, your wrapping paper. Go ahead and cut up your 6x6 squares and run your die through your cut and emboss machine and get all your strips all done. That can be in one night activity. And then another night you can sit in front of the TV and you can make your loops. And then the third night you can put them together. That's kind of the probably going to be the easiest way to do it. It's not necessary. You can sit down and do it all at once. But if you are someone that doesn't like to just focus on all those tasks at one time and you don't want to sit down and spend a couple hours making bows, that's how I would divide it up. So I'm putting this in and I'll show you what I'm going to do before I get my next one in. So these should be across from each other like this, and that should be at an angle. Now, it doesn't have to be at an angle, but if you wait till it looks better at the end, I'll show you how much better it looks at an angle. So if these are going this way, that means I'm going to have the other two coming this way. So I'm going to put those on through the hole here. And I'm always holding that brad with my thumb on the inside. Can you see my thumb in there, you guys? Yeah, you can see my thumb in there. And then I'll put it on here like that. And now I can maneuver that around like that, like this. So that's the beginning of the bow. Very pretty, isn't it? Super, super easy. And again, I'm doing it in the greens just so you can see it a little bit easier. I love the polka dot, but I'm just doing it in the green so you can easier. Now I'm going to continue. So I have 6 bow pieces left, and I'm going to be putting them similar. When I did the first 2 and I put them right side by side, and then I did the next 2, I put them across from each other, not side by side, across from each other. I am going to not worry that so much about the 6, because the 6 I might have to arrange them around to get the bow to be have the look that I want. That's the other thing I love about the brad. You can keep moving them around until you get it to exactly where you want it. And that's what I love about the brad as well. As opposed to gluing them down, once you have them glued, they're pretty much set. What you have is what you have. You don't have the luxury of being able to move them around. So I'm putting 3 on that side, squeezing them shut. Now I'm just moving them over. I'm moving my thumb to give myself more room. And I'll do 3 on this side. And again, I may have to spread them out a little bit just to make that bow look balanced. But you guys, this is how easy it is. And do you see what I mean? It's going to be so pretty when it's done. It's not going to fall apart because the brad's going to keep it together. Let me take out my thumb. Let me just do this. Okay. Whoops. Got to keep it on the thing though. Okay. There. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to squish it all together. I'm going to put the brad on it like that. So that'll hold it in place like that and press it down. And then I'm just going to maneuver the pieces a little bit till I get them to where I like them. And I'm pretty close. I don't think it needs a lot of maneuvering. I think it looks really pretty just like that. And there you have it, a bow. Isn't that pretty? And how easy was that? So the only thing that you didn't see me do was run it through the cut and emboss machine, but that literally was 2 pieces of paper together with the die, run it through, and then you need 6 of the long strips, so that you're going to get that in the first pass. You need 4 of the medium strips. You're going to get that in the cut, and you need only 1. So you end up always with 1 extra. But you know what? I think you could end up with an extra and put it and do another one, and you could put a little whatchamacallit. Let me see if I have one in my stash, because I made a couple bows that didn't work. Let me see. One moment, please. This is from a different bow that I started, but you could put it like that on the bottom. Can you see what I'm trying to do there? So that would be pretty too. So that's the bow. So I would say, Miss Peg, since you had asked last week, do I recommend it? I highly recommend it. It's very easy. It's not time consuming. As I said, you can do it in a in a assembly format if you wanted to. The brad gives you tons of grace to move it around. And let me see if I can, I'm going to fix this now, you guys, so you can get more of a, let me see if I can do this. So you can get more of a flat view of it. I'm trying to make the head so you can get more of a straight on view. So that's that one. And then there's this one. But wouldn't that one be pretty? Now, I like it in the green. I don't get me wrong. I just think the green is easier for you guys to see on camera, but I really love the polka dot. I think the polka dot one is going to be so pretty. And I have a ton of black and white designer series paper. So that's going to be great because I have a lot of white canvas white paper bags, and I can use a black and white stripe bow or polka dot bow, and that would work out really good. So yes, Myra, I have a ton of brads too. I have a ton of brads. Good, Myra. I'm glad you're going to get it. Yes, brads are a really good tip. It really helps, and it is a great way to use that the DSP. That's a great way to use up your DSP. That's a really good point too, Peg. Thank you for sharing that. That makes a lot of sense. All right, so I'm going to move this out of the way so we have an end picture that's a little bit prettier than my rubber mat. And what else can I say, you guys? Just that it was easy to do, fun to do. I would highly recommend it because it's not hard to do at all. And I would get it. And with free shipping on Thursday, you can get it and not pay for shipping. So you save yourself 11%. So the bundle is $44.50. The Take a Bow die is $37 if you just get the die by itself. And the paper is $12.50. And as I said, you get 48 sheets of 12 of each sheet, and then they're double-sided. But if you get it in the bundle, you save 10% anyway, and you get it for $44.50. So that's a good deal. So and really pretty. Let me just give you a couple other little things. Some of the demonstrators only put 5 on the back. I did 6. I like the look of the fullness of 6. Some of them only do 5. You're welcome, Peg. It was my pleasure. Yes, free shipping again, Marcia, on the 18th. And Stampin' Up just announced it today. So you get free shipping on the 18th for any order over $75. You get free shipping. So some people only put 5 of the little pieces of the big ones. I liked 6. I like the fullness of it. Some people still do 2 on the inside, but to me, it gets too crunchy. And then again, the brad is what gave me the ability to move the bow around and keep it in place. It's not going to fall apart. Nothing's going to happen with this bow. It's going to stay. I probably would attach it to a package with either double-sided tape or even a couple good-sized dimensionals. That would work really good. So, okay, you guys, that is it. It is Monday Night Football. The Chiefs, the Eagles are playing the Falcons tonight. I don't even know who I want to win because I like both the teams. So it's tough when you don't have a dog in the race and you just want to cheer for both of them. I hope you guys are doing well. For you that are full with rain, I pray that you get some dry weather. For you guys, I think Anne-Marie said that Maine was going to be beautiful this week. So happy for all those guys that are on vacation. Anne-Marie or Peg, have the leaves started changing yet? I'm kind of curious. It doesn't happen here till like November. So it's going to be hot all through the month of September here. And then it'll finally cool off like mid-October-ish usually. So our leaves don't change until, oh, you know what? Darn it. Hang on. I have a card to show you guys. I forgot. I forgot to do my cards in the mail. Oh, this is going to mess up my video though. Oh, I hate when I do this. What it messes up, you guys, is when I change the ending of the video, the cards will pick up, not the bows. So I think I'm going to hold off showing these and I'll do them next week. I got a beautiful card from Judy. It's very, very pretty. And I got a beautiful card from my girlfriend, Carol. And I want to thank both of them, but I think I'm going to hold off showing those because it messes up the video and I'll do it at the beginning of my next video. Oh, nice, Pat, going to Nashville. That's fantastic. You'll enjoy that. Yeah, you'll definitely have cooler, more comfortable weather. Leaves are just starting to change. It's supposed to be a really pretty fall. Oh, I bet. I miss Maine falls. Although I will say for Tennessee, I've got to give them credit where credit is due. We do have a beautiful fall season here. The trees they're not as pretty as Maine, but they are very, very pretty. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to end it. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Remember, around here, we make it and we decorate with it as opposed to we make it and we mail it. I hope that you guys will have a chance to do something creative this week. And I will see you next Monday night, same time, same place, for a new trick. All right, you guys, love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.